Hello, Team Genesis, associates and guests. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have a great presentation lined up for you. Let's start out this meeting by familiarizing our guests with CTFO's fantastic income opportunity, offering the highest quality CBD products through your own online store. Here's how that works in a nutshell. You get paid on a portion of every product purchase for everybody in your network. And the best part is, it costs you nothing to get your own online store and start earning a weekly check here. If you've ever wanted to have your own business that you can run by yourself with no employees, no physical location, and no financial investment, then listen up, because that's what I do, and I'm going to show you how you can do that too. I work from home. I tell people about the wonderful array of top quality CBD products I have, and when they go to my website to buy them, I get paid. Just like I mentioned, I don't inventory products, I don't take orders, I don't ship products, and I don't have to collect any money from my customers. I just tell people about the great experiences I've had with our CBD products and direct them to my online store if they want to try them. Tonight's special guest that you're going to hear from soon does the very same thing. Sound easy? That's because it is. I'm coming up on 2 years now working this business from home, making a lot more money than I made in my former job and having tons of fun doing it. I've actually had over 24 years of experience in several different business ventures, including other network marketing companies, and I can tell you that I've never seen an opportunity quite like what's being offered here. Let me get a little more specific and give you a few key pieces of information so you can get a clearer picture of this business opportunity and how CTFO associates like me help people and make money. The first thing I want to mention is that this is all possible because our products work. They make you think, look, and feel your best. You'll notice a difference, and so will the people who know and love you. We have 80 of the highest quality products, priced right, and backed by a money-back guarantee. We have CBD and non-CBD products, oils, lotions, sprays, skincare, pet products, a meal replacement shake, and soon a breakthrough 10x Pure multivitamin designed for maximum absorption. CTFO associates were happy to get a pay raise in July when their existing customers and team members transferred their shopping dollars from an outside source to their online store to buy our new brilliantly engineered shake that tastes great. Once our new multivitamin becomes available, along with several other high-quality, high-demand products in just 4 weeks at our Reno convention, associates can expect another pay raise. We all recognize that CBD is found just about everywhere these days. From street corners to major retailers, everyone's trying to capitalize on this trend that's only going one way, and that's up. In fact, the CBD industry is expected to grow to over $22 billion by the year 2022. With all that competition, having an advantage over other CBD suppliers is critically important. And we have that advantage with our exclusive 10x Pure technology that energizes our oil, making them hydrophilic or water-friendly rather than hydrophobic or water-resistant. That means that our oils are absorbed better by your body, so you get better results. Our new 10x Pure Super 1000 Gold is our best-selling product by a long shot. This special oil was formulated with one thing in mind: to give fast and dramatic relief to people suffering with pain and inflammation. We're only just beginning to understand the broad benefits people experience with this new scientific breakthrough, and we need your help to spread the word. CTFO does not advertise these transformational products. Instead, we're offering to let you carry the message to market and pay you instead. That's the beauty of our network marketing industry. What's in it for you will be the chance to cash in on a $600 billion industry full focused on pain and inflammation remedies. You can earn a little extra money or a lot of extra money just by introducing people to these life-changing products. CTFO will generously pay you when you tell people about our products and they go to your new website to buy them. So that's a general idea about how telling people about our products can lead to money in your pocket. Here are some more details about exactly how that part works and how you get paid. Our compensation plan, ladies and gentlemen, is just as amazing as our products. It's unlike any pay plan I've ever seen or worked before. In fact, it's so unique, it's copyrighted. And there are new front-end bonuses about to be announced at our convention in Reno next month that'll only make that even better. This program has none of the gimmicks or gotchas that are typically found in other MLMs. Simply put, here you can make a legitimate run for the money with no legs to match, no increasing personal volume requirements when you rank advance, and no forced auto ship. Your commissions are paid weekly, and a purchase of just $47 qualifies you for all of the commissions and bonuses available. Some associates don't even spend the $47 each month, and they still collect a check. That small purchase is not required, but it does entitle you to additional commissions, which is really unheard of in our industry. If you want to learn more about exactly how all of the commissions are calculated and understand all of the various built-in bonuses, I suggest going to our Team Genesis YouTube channel and watching the newest video training by Joe Malooly called When Money Matters. That breaks down all the details for you if you're interested. But again, the simplest way to understand it is that you tell people about our products, send them to your own online store that you get for free, and when they make purchases there, a part of those purchases gets deposited in your account. Now, if you think this sounds hard or you're worried that you don't know enough about our products to be able to tell other people about them, let me mention a few easy ways to get started with some helpful training resources. Join us from your phone or computer in these meetings each Wednesday night and Saturday mornings for some great trainings. Connect your prospects to your enroller or other leaders here on effective three-way calls. One-on-one time with a leader on the phone, private conference calls, and Zoom meetings are other ways you and your team can learn and get off to a fast and smart start here. And last but not least, we've compiled our best video trainings and resources into a digital toolbox loaded with everything you and your team need to succeed here. I guarantee you haven't seen anything like it because it's new and created for the exclusive use of our Team Genesis members. So it ought to be clear by now that CTFO offers a no-cost, no-risk opportunity. You seriously have nothing to lose. At the close of our time together tonight, you can go into business for yourself, but not by yourself. Now, it's time to introduce you to our special guest so you can hear her compelling story. But before I bring her up, let me tell you a little bit about her. Executive Manager Kay Jackson and her fiance live in Louisiana. I remember when her enroller, Dirk Dotson, texted me to tell me how excited he and his wife Vicki were about this young lady who recently joined their team. Dirk asked me to check her out on Facebook to see for myself how enthusiastic, talented, and well-informed Kay was. I watched one of Kay's Facebook Live events and immediately recognized this associate was going to go places here. And I was right. Kay's passion, like so many other associates here, was born out of the life-transforming benefits she experienced from our pure CBD oil. You'll hear about her miraculous recovery in just a few minutes. You'll also hear Kay tell us how she's grown her CTFO business almost exclusively on Facebook. If your goal is to be a successful marketer and manager on this platform, you're going to get a lot of value from this information Kay will be sharing tonight. So let's not waste another minute. It's time for you to meet Kay Jackson. Kay, welcome to our Team Genesis webinar. Do we have Kay with us tonight? Kay, unmute yourself and come on camera with us if you would. We're ready to visit with you. Well, hang on here just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if we can get Kay on our Zoom platform.
She needs to unmute herself.
Okay, Kay, can you unmute yourself so we can hear you?
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Kay. Can you hear us okay?
Not the greatest. It's not very loud for some reason on my end.
I can't see you, Kay. Have you opened up your video? There you are.
All right, do you have me
Perfect.
on video?
Thank you so much for being with us here, Kay. We're excited to get to know more about you and hear how you've been so successful here. So thank you for your time.
I still can't hear you very good.
Okay, let's see if I can.
Faint.
Can you hear me better now?
No. It's still the same. It's very faint.
Okay, well, faintly try to listen to how if I can ask you some questions and see if we can make some progress here. Prior to joining CTFO, Kay, can you share with us what your work background was?
My work background, I work in the Southern music, I live in Southern Louisiana, and I work in the music industry with the Zydeco artist. I've been a bartender for 10 years. It's a lot of fun. I work from home, and my CBD, of course, full time.
And then how has that work experience, a bartender and working in the music industry, that sounds kind of fun, and I'm sure you meet a lot of people. How has your work experience helped you at CTFO?
I use it in my everyday, day-to-day, like working in the music industry. So there's people out there that, you know, they play the guitar and they stand on stage and their back hurts or their body or their feet hurt. People that I've bartended for, just everybody in general. It's just, it's really, really, really neat to be a part of something bigger than you when it comes to helping other people. And knowing all the people that I do in Southern Louisiana, I've really been able to make a really huge impact. And I really wish I could hear you better, Janet.
Well, that's okay. We're focusing on you tonight, Kay. I love how you're such an influencer with your coworkers and the circle of influence that you work with in your current career, because you're still in the music industry, correct?
Yes, I still work in the music industry, yes.
That's great. And for our viewers tonight, you can help me make the point that actually our circle of influence can be a great place to start. And for those of you who are currently working jobs, Kay has reached into her former coworkers and her current work arrangement, and she's actually leveraged some great relationships there. How, Kay, did you hear about this program?
How did I hear about CTFO? Like I said, I can barely hear you.
Yes, correct.
I got really, really sick. I was sick January, February, March. And when I say really sick, like I was scared, I was crying. I was telling my fiance, you know, working in the music industry, we don't have health insurance. So it's not a lot on the table when you start having twinges and the only kidney you have left. And I went and tried to get some CBD. It really wasn't the greatest CBD, but I had to do something. And Louisiana had taken it away from us at the time. So I put something on Facebook, and a girlfriend of mine through the music industry was like, "Hey, Vicki Dotson, my girl needs your help." And the rest is all uphill from there.
That's great. And when you say you were ill, you actually had lost a kidney, I think, and then you had some real adverse effects from some medicines that you were put on in your recovery phase. Am I right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
And so what kind of, without declaring conditions or healings, what kind of symptoms were you dealing with that our CBD helped you navigate
I
and
have suffered for the last 20 years with a very debilitating digestive disease that causes bleeding in the colon, which makes you very weak. I've had back-to-back blood transfusions due to it.
Wow.
Also, widespread pain that a lot of us know what that is. I had a lot of different issues. And then, you know, not even knowing it, I had more issues from what I had been on for the longest time that was causing headaches every night, you know, like, and to say where I am right now to where I was March 24th when I became with CTFO is just, for me, it's my miracle story is what it is.
Yeah, and then you, and really that's what's got you so excited here and so convicted every day that you're going to carry this message out to market, right? It's born out of your own personal recovery.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know people would think you've been here a long time, but you just recently enrolled here a few months back. So when did you enroll in this program, Kay?
March 24th.
March 24th. That's a great anniversary.
Bed, sick. I mean, my fiance, hey baby, I know he's listening right now. They brought me my birthday cake in bed. I was that sick.
Wow. Wow. I just love to see how well and high functioning you are and how this story compels you to talk to other people, make a difference for them, Kay.
I'm thrilled.
So when you're trying to decide whether or not you're going to enroll in this program, what criteria did you go through in your head, Kay, to make a decision to join this opportunity?
I would say that the most important thing for me was just the CBD at the time. You know, I didn't know a lot about CBD. I didn't know a lot about CBDA. I'd only heard what I saw in the news. And that was my main thing. They said, we'll give you a free CBD business and then take it out of your commission. And I'm like, whoa, hold up. So you're going to give me CBD and then you're going to give me a business too, which I wasn't even, to me, it didn't mean that much to do the business. I already have other jobs, you know, I'm a very busy woman all the time, but, you know, being with y'all since March 24th now, when you say that it's for your health and your wealth, it really, truly 100% is. Nobody has anything to lose and everything to gain when it comes to joining CTFO.
So it was kind of two things then you're saying, Kay. It was the purity and quality of our CBD products that you discovered may be your new ticket to health, and the fact that this was a free opportunity that offered you a free website with just the chance of earning commissions, right?
Yes, yes.
And then initially your sights are set so low, you're just looking to offset the cost of your personally consumed CBD, right?
Yes, yes.
Have you done better than that?
Yes.
That's my girl. I would have predicted. Hey, Kay, do you have a track record of success in network marketing? Did you move an organization in here? What did you do in network marketing?
No, I've never been in network marketing. My father is a guru, like the king of network marketing, always wanted me to be with him, and no, never done the network marketing before, ever. I was a bartender for 10 years. I've slinged drinks and stopped fights.
So now that you're getting your feet wet here, what do you think about this leveraged income and residual income thing?
It's pretty awesome. I really didn't understand the whole, the CTFO pay plan is really, really awesome. Like, I've never seen anything like it. And like the fact that it's residual, I never had a residual income before. I just always had to bust a butt to get what I needed to make it. And, you know, like helping so many people, that income just keeps coming in every month. So I know around this certain time of the month, I helped 13 people during that time. So that residual income's coming in. But I'm gonna tell you, Janet, I totally forgot today was Wednesday and it was payday up until about 2 hours ago when I had to look at my emails, because that's not really what I think of. It's more of this has become my mission now. Like I go anywhere I go, I wear an Ask Me About CBD shirt.
That's great. You know, I'd like to say that I didn't pay attention to my payday today, but that was the first thing I saw, and I just hit that send to my bank, and I was a happy girl. What marketing strategies, Kay, are you using to drive your business forward? Because I think that's the topic that everybody wants to get to tonight. They want to hear how you've been able to enroll over 150 associates on Facebook in short order. How do you do it?
My personality. It's just who I am. I have credibility. People know who I am. They know that I'm not going to talk no junk. And they also know one thing about me is I never endorse anything unless it has the wow factor with me. And CTFO gave me back my health and my life and my relationship with my fiance. I'm not laying in bed anymore. I'm not sick anymore. And now it has given me that back. And now I'm out there and I'm helping everybody that I can, and they're getting their health back and they're getting their lives back. And, you know, they joined my team, and then they've got 25 team members already. Like, it's amazing what you can do. And CTFO has put all of the tools there for you to be able to do it all.
And I know you say that about 90 to 95% of your business was built on Facebook, right?
Yes,
and,
absolutely.
And you keep yourself compliant largely by using the tools and the posts and the things that are available to you at CTFO, right?
Yes.
Do you use a Facebook business page, Kay, or do you use a personal page?
I do. I use a Facebook business page. I didn't have one at first. And then I came to find out, you know, all the stuff that's going on with Facebook. So I ended up getting a Facebook business page. And once a day, I will share whatever important thing I put on my business page to my personal page. So Facebook doesn't try to mark me as an MLM or something like that and try to kick me off of Facebook. And it's really working. Word of mouth has been crazy. I'm like, I'll get up in the morning, I can't even make my coffee without talking to 2 or 3 people about CBD or, you know, something somebody has going on. And like I said, it's that part of being bigger than yourself. That's the most amazing part about this business.
Oh yeah, I think everyone feels empowered when they feel connected to other people driving towards a shared goal. Tell us specifically, when you do daily posts once a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then how do you use your Facebook business page specifically to recruit new associates? What do you do, and how do you keep yourself out of Facebook jail? I'd like to know.
Keep myself out of Facebook jail. How do we all?
Yeah.
I would have to say that, like I said, I just keep it real with people. I really do. One thing that I'm training my team to be is be themselves. Their personality is the most important thing. I don't want them to step away from who they are to try to do something like this. I want them to have their personality. So if I could give any suggestions whatsoever, is to just be yourself, be your personality, be who you are, because that's what people are going to love about you anyways. You don't want to come off as a pushy salesman or something like that. You want to be that one that they're like, well, she does a lot of educating and I've learned a lot from her, so I'm going to send so-and-so to go talk to her. And then the really cool thing about it is they'll message me and they've learned. Like, we plant seeds with people every day, all day, and we don't know it. And it's amazing. It really, really, really is. So I would say, first and foremost, being real and your personality, that's the way to do this.
And then do you mix up what you post, Kay? Do you do some things that are inspirational, some things that are product centric, some things that talk about how we make great money here? Do you mix it up?
Yes. Oh yeah. I mix it up all the time. Right now I'm actually in the middle of doing a boot camp on my business page. I know, right? But it's to teach people about CBDA, to teach people about the difference between a hemp leaf and a marijuana leaf, because there's so many misconstrued, uninformed, or wrongly informed people out there that still think that this CBD and the CBDA is, something that has to do with marijuana. And that is not the case. So I am so much more of an educator than I am anything. I actually enjoy educating people on CBD, what to look for, ask for, and avoid at all times.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who are watching who see themselves more as teachers and would be more comfortable in that role than hardcore salespeople. So that would be a relevant and valuable share for them. How do you talked about your boot camp. What does that entail? Tell us specifically, what are you drilling your team on to get them to where you want them to be?
You're gonna have, I'm so sorry, Janet. I barely can hear you. It's very faint.
I said, what does your boot camp entail?
Oh, my boot camp. Just kind of what I was just telling you. I'll take on Word Swag or something like that, which is $3.99 a month. But it's really cool because you can go in there and you can type in cannabis or CBD and a picture pops up, and then you can put your wording on there. So the other day, I'm teaching them about the difference between CBD and CBDA, or it's all educational boot camp stuff, because I really feel that more people need to be educated. I would definitely have to say that education is key when it comes to CBD, because there are a lot of other companies out there, and some of them aren't very good companies, and they take advantage of people. And so I think education is very, very important. I would definitely say for everybody to definitely get educated on it, and you'll be able to help a lot more people.
That's great. And I also think that these Wednesday night webinars and our Saturday trainings are great places to learn, Kay. And as we talked about, when you attend these webinars and you hear the recoveries and the strategies, but let's talk about the health recoveries of associates, you can file it in the Rolodex of your mind so that when you meet somebody who has a similar challenge, who needs to hear that story, you've got lots of points of reference, not just your own personal story. We expose you to hundreds of stories here, and you can become a storyteller and teacher somewhat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us about how you use Facebook Messenger.
How I use Facebook Messenger?
Correct.
I actually use Facebook Messenger through my business page. I don't really use it on my personal page anymore. I would definitely suggest if you don't have this and this is what you want to do, get yourself a business page. I'm being taught a lot of stuff about Facebook lately, so I do everything through my business page now. That way, like I said, I'm not marked or cut off or anything like that, because this is important to me. What it has done for me, what it has done for the people that I know and love, that I've helped, my team. I don't want to lose this. I'm going to the top no matter what, no matter how long it takes me to get there. I will be up there with you, man, sipping that coffee before we go on stage someday.
My girl. Kate, what about how you had shared with me how you use Messenger to connect with people that you run into on that platform, and you recognize that they have a condition that our products could help?
Hold on. I got to see if I could try to turn you up somehow. Janet, it's so hard for me to hear you, honey.
I was saying, what about how you use Facebook Messenger, Kay, to identify people on Facebook, and then you reach out to them through Messenger, and you ask permission to share with them our products?
To share. Oh, I hate this. This makes me so mad. This thing is not working very good at all, Janet. I can barely understand you.
Okay. Do you want to talk to us about how you wear CBD t-shirts and you give out business cards?
I have many ask me about CBD t-shirts. I'm actually having some made up that says ask me about CBDA, because technically we are a CBDA business. We're not
Right.
like all those other businesses and competitors out there that are CBD, because we're not. Something that's about us is the most important thing about us is that we're CBDA. And we have that delivery system that protects that integrity of the CBDA. So now I have a shirt being made up that says, ask me about CBDA, because when I started changing everything over to using the word CBDA, I started getting a lot more engagement. A lot of people, like their eyebrows would lift. They'd be like, what is CBDA? I've never been told about CBDA. They don't talk about that on the news. So then you get to introduce them to what CBDA is. And when you tell them it's the mother of CBD, they're just, what? You know, and then you tell them with the less than 1% return rating, that 60-day empty bottle money back guarantee. It's a literally no brainer. But once you introduce that word CBDA, that's when the game changes. So if I
Right.
had a definite
Right.
suggestion, it would be to use the word CBDA instead of CBD.
Yeah, I love having that competitive advantage also, Kate. So just as a recap, we talked about you use it to recruit, you use Facebook to recruit, you post daily, you mix up the kinds of posts that you do, you conduct boot camp trainings, mostly centric to what makes CBDA great, our product in particular, and how it benefits people, right?
Yes.
And then you use Messenger, you use Facebook Messenger when you identify people on that platform who have a condition our products might help. And then you wear a t-shirt to be a walking billboard.
I'll send them the video for the gold or the 1500. I always send them the video. Once they see that video, they're just, oh my gosh.
Well, that's great because you let the videos do the educating and selling for you, right?
Yes.
And then your t-shirt lets you be.
Or as long as you can get them to that website, that's it after that. They're so impressed with how wonderful the website is laid out, how easy it is to use, how beautiful the website is. I mean, I get tons and tons of people telling me how wonderful the website it is and how impressed they are. And that just shows how impressive of a company we are.
Right. And then you have a t-shirt to make you a walking billboard, and you give business cards out all the time, right?
Yeah, I have several, so I don't look like I'm always wearing the same thing every time I leave the house, but yeah, they all say, ask me about CBD.
And then I think the final marketing strategy that you've enjoyed is just getting a ton of referrals, largely just because you're you. I think you made the point. When you're prospecting, Kay, tell us what your follow-up looks like.
I don't follow up with them. I am the flower, and I let the bees come to me.
That is so interesting. It's so counter to everything we train on. But you tell me that you just are kind of passive about this. You lob it up there, and some will, some won't, but most do, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. It's
wow, that's incredible.
Huh?
No, I said that's incredible. It's counter to everything we teach, but it seems to be working for you.
I just leave the house and ask me about CBD t-shirt and a whole bunch of business cards, and then I hear from them. And it happens like 9 times out of 10, they get back with you. And I think it's probably because I'm not pushy. I'm not trying to sell something onto them. I'm trying to help. That's my main thing. Like I tell everybody, I don't sell CBD. I educate people on CBD, I give them my website, and I let them make the decision for themselves because everybody always wants the ball in their court, and they feel more comfortable that way.
Wow, that's a great attitude about not pitching and selling, but just aiding, right?
Yep.
What process do you have for onboarding new associates, Kay?
Say that one more time.
What process do you have for onboarding associates?
Process for onboarding associates. When I bring on a new associate, the very first thing I do is invite them to my team page. I have a team page with everybody that is on my team that is active, and on there, they already have the graphics available to them. So I put the tools in their hands. I have learned one thing is, if you put the tools in someone's hands, they are way more excited and way more apt to actually do something with it instead of having to go and look and do it on their own. So I've got graphics on there that are compliant already. I've got testimonials on there to help them out through their way. If somebody says, hey, I got so-and-so, they've already got testimonials that they can go look at. I'm a motivator like you would not believe. Every day, my team will tell you, I post motivational stuff on that team page. I post training stuff on that team page. I keep them going. I keep them motivated. You know, when somebody goes on to become a senior manager, I make a picture for them. I put it up on the business page. I congratulate them, make them feel appreciated. So that's pretty much how I do that when I get new associates. I welcome them with open arms. That's what I do.
Yep, and you have real relationships with them. You don't just autopilot your business on Facebook. You get deeply involved with each one.
They know that they can come to me at any time, and I do. Some of them know they can come to me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I won't call you at that time, but that's wonderful you're available. Kay, I want to touch on one thing. We're running a little long here, but we talked about your miraculous transformation in your health picture with CBD oil. Tell us very quickly about your favorite story here with your friend, if you would.
Oh, my girlfriend, Dawn. She was diagnosed with a very critical, life-threatening issue about 19 weeks ago, and I reached out to her because I had seen so many testimonials. I had to, and we got her on the 1500 milligram 10x pure, and all the things that happen when you're going through this particular problem in life, which is becoming more and more of a problem, started disappearing and going away. And then all of a sudden they stopped her on her treatments 8 weeks early, and there's a tumor that's missing now. I'm trying to stay compliant with everybody and not go into hardcore what it is. I'm sure y'all are all guessing, but it's a miraculous, and this happened in front of my eyes. Today was her birthday. And the first thing she posted on Facebook today was, thank you, God, for letting me wake up to face another year, because it's looking fantastic for her. And I love my testimonial, but hers is why I do this.
Wow, what a beautiful story. And we're going to have to wrap it up tonight here, Kay, but I want to thank you for sharing your compelling health turnaround story and best practices with all of us on how you've successfully grown your CBD business on Facebook. And I'm sure many associates in this meeting tonight heard new ideas they hadn't thought of before.
Absolutely. And that's what I want. I want people to be able to just be them and run this business and run this world and spread that mission. That's the most important thing.
For sure. They'll apply what they've learned here, Kay, and be more effective at their recruiting and their team building efforts, maybe starting tomorrow, right?
Yes.
And I got to say, your enthusiasm is so infectious, and I'm sure I called it right. When I saw you the first time on Facebook, you're going places at CTFO, and we hope you'll come back, Kay, to update us on your journey to the top.
I am. Thank you so much for having me on, Janet. Extremely humbled. Thank you.
Thank you. So you heard, ladies and gentlemen, about our business opportunity, and you've just seen an example of a person who's living life on her terms, helping people discover the benefits of our amazing CBD products and making a part-time supplemental income and business out of that. This is set up in a way that you can do that too, and I hope you will. Just follow up with the person who invited you to this meeting and let them know you'd like to get your own free website and online store and get started as an entrepreneur offering the hottest products in the world today. We look forward to showing you how you can feel better and make a check your very first week in business with us. One quick announcement before we go. We hope you'll join us on Saturday morning for some valuable live training online from Executive Vice President Klaus Urbanek. He's designed a 30-minute training session that he calls the best of the best tips and advice in building a successful CTFO business. It's basic MLM 101 designed for everyone who's not yet a vice president or higher. If you're working your way on up to that level, please join us for that insightful and helpful training. Thank you, Kay. Thank you to all of you for being with us tonight. We hope to see you again soon. Good night, and God bless you.